Welcome to Dr. Balaga's God Knowledge Doc podcast, your quick dive into the latest medical breakthroughs to keep you ahead of the curve. Let's get started. Today is 24th October 2025. This video is an article published on 21st October 2025 online in the British Journal of Sports Medicine, a BMJ journal, titled Association between the frequency of meeting daily step thresholds and all-cause mortality and cardiovascular disease in women. It's free access. Before industrialization, daily steps taken by an individual was 15,000 to 20,000 steps a day. Today, people walk about 5,000 steps, particularly in older adults. Lifelong physical activity maintains repair and aging mechanisms. Its decline increases cardiovascular disease and mortality risks. Guidelines have not included step counts, and this study informs step-based physical activity recommendations. The study investigators used a prospective cohort from the Women's Health Study. 13,547 women were participants, mean age 71.8 years, free from cardiovascular disease and cancer. Median follow-up 10.9 years. Data collection, triaxial accelerometer was worn for 7 days from 2011 to 2015. Outcomes, all-cause mortality and incident cardiovascular disease, adjudicated using medical records and national registries. Statistical analysis, Cox proportional hazards, models adjusted for lifestyle, comorbidities, and mean daily steps. What did they find? Women who walked more than 4,000 steps a day on 1 to 2 days a week had 26% less mortality and 27% less cardiovascular disease risk. Those who walked greater than 4,000 steps a day, more than 3 days a week, had 40% reduction in mortality. And again, on a plateau there, 27% reduction in cardiovascular disease risk. Higher thresholds, that is greater than 5,000 to 7,000 steps a day, there was a further mortality decline, but there was a plateau for cardiovascular disease risk. The associations disappeared after adjusting for mean daily steps. Volume of steps that matters more than the frequency of steps. Limitations: single time point physical activity assessment, predominantly white older women, no fitness data. The key takeaways: the number of steps walked was better than the frequency of days walked. Even 1 to 2 days of active days can reduce risk. Suppose the inclusion of step-based metrics in physical activity guidelines for older women. Clinical pulse: even modest activity, greater than 4,000 steps per day on 1 to 2 days a week, has clear mortality and cardiovascular disease benefit. Total daily steps are a stronger predictor than step frequency. There is no ideal pattern. Both weekend warriors and daily walkers gain benefits. Supports a flexible, inclusive physical activity prescription approach for older women. If you enjoyed this episode, share it with your colleagues. When we change how we see disease, we change how we shape lives. Until next time, stay curious, stay compassionate, and keep seeking wisdom. Podcast brought to you by masterbedfacts.com. This podcast is for physicians and healthcare providers. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and forward to your friends.